All right, so you've got the strut out. This happens to be right front, but they're the same technique to get the shock out of the airbag. First thing you have to do is take the pins out of the plug so you can pull it off and then get the hat off. So inside is a purple piece that clips right here. It clips to this bottom right and the bottom left. And you'll have to use a small screwdriver to push the clips out of the way and down. Push the whole clip down to unlock it. I've already done that. And then you take the depinning tool, and it's each pin individually, and it'll be obvious where the holes are to depin it. You stick it in there, push hard, and I've already done that as well. So, but it's one at a time that comes out, and you'll want to move this rubber piece back beforehand. So, the one thing you got to remember is that this blue line or blue dot lines up with the tan brown wire. So you want to get those back in the same place. All right, so now we've got that off. We can take the top hat off. Okay, so let's take the top hat off. It's a T30, and they're not in very tight. Okay, that's loose. Now we can take these rubber plugs off. Some silicone spray, helps them slide. Gently get that off. And with this one, set it aside. Right, I got all the 4 screws out, 4 bolts. Top hat comes out. Now you've got the rubber mount here. And for that, you want to use something like this. It's a 21 millimeter. You can make your own too. You get that in there. And you use a 10 millimeter. And it's important that you slide the box end onto it. That'll hold the shock rod while you undo the shock top bolt, the rod bolt. And it's on pretty tight. I'm going to get this secure in the vise and then move on to that step. Okay, now that the nut's off, you can wiggle this mount off. All right, so this will get replaced and the nut will get replaced. It's a lock nut. And this is the O-ring that seals the airbag along with this surface. So the O-ring will get replaced and this will get replaced. Those parts come with the new airbag. Next step is to get the airbag off, and that, so you undo the cover here. I had already done that. I used a hose puller. You can use a screwdriver to these ridges here. They sit on this lip, this bottom lip. So you just pry that off, and then you have to slide this whole airbag off of the shock. And this should work like this. You're gonna bend the bottom of this airbag aluminum body, but that's all right. You guys can see it moving. adjust it, slide it back. And you do that all the way until it comes off. All right, so I've been prying and it's coming to the end now. So there's the bottom sealing O-ring. And there's, oops, there you see it. Okay, and then there you see the shaft. Inside here will be another plastic piece that's being pushed up. We're going to replace that. It's no big deal that this got all bent up. It's going to get replaced as well. Okay, so it came loose pretty quickly. All right, so here's your airbag. You bought a new one either from Porsche or eBay, some knockoff brand. This is your strut. That's going to stay. It's probably still good. So this here gets replaced. There's a new piece that comes along with this. I'll show that in part 2 when I do the rebuild. But for now, I'm going to get this O-ring off, which sits on the middle groove. I'm going to get this little O-ring off, clean everything real well, and then part 2 of the video will show me putting it back together with the new airbag. All right, so these are the parts that come with the strut, or at least with mine. I ordered this extra piece. This goes below this, and then some of the Porsche grease that they recommend, or in the workshop manual says to use. So I've liberally put the grease in the middle groove there for this sealing ring. Okay. Small ring goes up here. Also, I put grease in that groove, and I put some tape to protect it from the threads when I guide this over. Okay. Add some more of the grease. Same to this O-ring. Okay. All right, so now the white ring. That helps seat this. And these go on dry. Okay, that's seated. Now I'm going to put some grease on here. To help it slide onto the new air strut. I'm going to add a little bit more to the O-ring here, just to make sure. That one's okay. This piece has a nice chamfer. It's important to have a nice chamfer on here, otherwise it'll cut the ring. So you want to compare this with the one you took off to make sure it's about the same. Sometimes the angle isn't quite right. You can use a Dremel to modify it if you need to. So this will go on later. Next we put on the airbag. I'm going to add some grease to the inside here to help it slide on and seat. Oh, you need a tube to help you guide the wires through. So this one here is a little bent. Basically, you get that all the way in to come out on the other side, and you sneak the wires in. I'm going to set this on the ground and push it all the way on. All right, so let's push this on. There you go. All right, so we're ready to put this on. I've put some more grease on the O-ring. Made sure the chamfer was okay. There, went on nice and easy. Now the new shock nut is the part number. The new, it's a lock nut, so you want to get a new one. I got this from Cayenne Porsche parts. So again, same as before, in reverse order, and you hold it with the box end. Oops. And I think it's 57 foot-pounds or something like that. I can't get it that tight with this little wrench, so I give it a couple of triggers with the gun, and oops, I'm going the wrong way. And then I call it good. So it's a lock nut. I figure it's not going to come off. So top nut tight. Clean this up, especially on the inside surfaces. Cut this top hat on because this aftermarket strut, these studs were slightly bent in, so I had to use a wrench to bend them back. But the airbag was twisting, so you have to counter it like this. So if you have that problem, that's how you can do it. Anyhow, it's on now. Got the Torx screws in, all four. Cinched it down nicely. Now we're ready for the rubber pieces and then the plug. So there's some silicone on here. Hope it slide on.
Phone ran out of battery.
Okay. All right, phone ran out of battery, so here we go. Next plug. Some more lube on it. Silicone lube. Hope it slide on. Make sure you get it the right way. Okay. And now for the pins. So you remember how your pins went? Mine, the blue dot lines up with this beige pin. You have to do them one at a time. You have to make sure they're lined up right. So hopefully when you take it out, hopefully the memory on them is just right. You'll know if it goes in or not, but if not, like this one, not going in. Let's see. So there's a single dot here that has to go up. Boom, right in. Oops, came back out. I didn't put it in all the way, and you don't want to, because you want to slide the next pin in. So you can't see it, but there's a little tiny dot on top of here that you want facing up. Darn it. All right, I seated it all the way. Just makes it harder to get this one in. Again, dot up. Nope. It'll slide right on if you get it right. Like that. Okay, so make sure you get them all the way in, so you don't have any problems later. Okay. Give them a tug, make sure. Okay, good. Now, don't forget to push this purple pin back into the lock position. Because if you forget, you won't be able to slide the pin in, this plug in, when you go to put it on the harness. Okay, so hard to tell, but there are these purple hooks on the sides here. So it's all ready. That's it. And it's ready to be installed in the car.